Another catastrophic failure, driven by ideological principles rather than common sense, is the administration's decision to aid and accelerate illegal immigration. Just as the shameful withdrawal from Afghanistan shocked and dismayed the world, the Biden administration their commitment to keeping the border open infuriates Americans. According to a Pew Research poll conducted in January of 2024, 78% of Americans believe the large number of migrants seeking to enter the United States at the U.S.-Mexico border is a major problem. After a slew of polls came out in January and February, voters' dissatisfaction became so apparent that even mainstream media outlets such as CBS began reporting on it. In January, CBS warned that the percentage of Americans who think the Biden administration, quote, should be tougher on immigrants trying to cross it is up to the highest percentage yet. Approval ratings for Biden's handling of the U.S.-Mexico border has also dropped, and CBS reported his approval on handling immigration in general was at an all-time low. His poll numbers on this issue continue to drop. In the winter of 2024, even support for transporting migrants to northern sanctuary cities had dropped among not only Republicans, but also Democrats, with polls showing that most Americans disapprove of that practice. Yeah, because a lot of liberals live in cities like Martha's Vineyard, when DeSantis famously sent the illegals up there. They didn't like that so much. So no surprise, Democrats are not too happy with this policy either. So why do Democrats persist in supporting policies that are unpopular with their own group, as well as with everyone, even when they hurt Americans? Their party platform is festooned with meaningless identity politics, bizarre sexual fetishes, and yes, a commitment to an open border. Real issues like rising crime, the safety of our children, the tanking economy, or out-of-control inflation never seem to resonate with party leadership. That's because our issues don't have to resonate with them. Democrats learned long ago that personnel is policy. That applies to the electorate as much as it applies to their million-dollar businesses. Their group is run basically by a DNC, by a machine, a political machine, who chooses their candidates. As Republicans, we operate based more on the voter. Why bother trying to win over hearts and minds to your mentality when you can just add your own hearts and minds? That's the real story behind the border crisis.